Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. Every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Miami 7, Florida State 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down. They're going to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Close to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
Miami, 14, Florida State, 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
They're going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Hand off to the single back. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Knock through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's on the run. Launches deep. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Cook, to take a shot here.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Gives it to the back. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Running it back, it's Gaudet. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
After the PAT, they go up 19. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense will take over. And Miami offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Taking a shot here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage,
football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession, but lose a bunch of yards.
wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's sharp. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been...
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they hadn't settled for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Miami, 25.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the Miami offense will take over.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, with this quarterback...
And the Seminoles
one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense ready to start this drive. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's a run to the left. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
42, Miami, 25.
On the ready. Here we go. Ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's Montgomery. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Knowles look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route was on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida State 49, Miami 25.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Florida State 49, Miami 31.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Canes hustle to the line and run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Running with purpose.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's S the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Noles will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he takes it around the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in